week, an underground cable fire made headlines and raised fresh concerns about infrastructure in the city of Johannesburg. On top of that, the Metro's mayor, Kabelo Gwamada, also delivered his State of the City address. So what is the state of the Metro? Newzroom Afrika's Andersen brings us this report.
Johannesburg and its residents go through a lot. From decaying road infrastructure and potholes, to water and electricity outages that often last days on end. Roughly 24 hours before City of Johannesburg Mayor Kabelo Gwamada delivered his 2024 State of the City address, part of a key Joburg highway was closed, with thick smoke filling the air. An underground cable fire was likely caused by alleged vandalism and cable theft. Both issues are synonymous with the current challenges facing the City of Gold. During his State of the City address, Gwamada touched on arguably the biggest issue facing the Metro, aged water infrastructure, and the 27 billion rand needed to get it back on track.
Importantly, and most urgently, we must arrest the soaring level of our non-revenue water within the city. This is an urgent matter and requires an immediate intervention, and we are pleased that our recent engagement with the Minister of Water and Sanitation have provided a solid commitment for partnerships in investment into the water infrastructure of Johannesburg. Johannesburg Water has a publicized backlog of 27 billion in infrastructure investment required to fully cater for the demand of the city. Despite limited resources available, the city has several notable projects currently in implementation and whose completion will provide meaningful relief to residents in the city.
With Joburg seeing huge population increases each year, like the rest of the country's metros, it faces a huge demand for safe and affordable housing. According to Gwamada, it's now time for the private sector to step in and take housing in Johannesburg to the next level.
The Johannesburg property industry is ready for new players. There is great potential for private sector investment and growth. Johannesburg's commitment to improving the quality of life for all its residents is further demonstrated by the provision of basic services. Water is accessible to 98.3% of households. Electricity is available to 94.1%. Sanitation is provided to 93%, and refuse removal is extended to 90.5%, ensuring that every part of the city has the basic amenities required for a dignified existence.
With over 6 million people now calling Johannesburg their home, and hundreds of thousands more expected to join in the years to come, infrastructure, water, and electricity issues are talking points in the Metro that aren't going away anytime soon. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Andersen in Johannesburg.